Tell me about the intense reactions you've been getting to your budget and tax proposal. How has it worn on you? Has it worn on you, or are you still up for it?
Well, I've been in politics, around politics, I guess, since I was 3 years old when my dad became a legislator in the House of Representatives here in the State House. And I know that anytime you're proposing any kind of taxes, there's going to be an adverse reaction. So this is not a surprise, especially in this difficult economy. But my job is to make sure I communicate the reasons that we have to get our financial house in order and get a firm foundation for Rhode Island so we can move forward.
You've had a very simple reply to the people who've complained about what they feel will be the adverse effects of your tax proposal, which is simply show me a better option.
Absolutely.
Is it that simple, your proposal to broaden the sales tax and lower the tax by a point? Is it that simple?
Yes, and don't forget I'm looking ahead to fix some of the problems, such as the DOT. We're borrowing money to come up with our state match to get our federal money. The federal highway money is 80%. We have to come up with our 20% every 2 years, and we go out and borrow. So now everybody can relate with the interest on your credit card. We're spending $43 million on interest, and that's insanity to me, and wasteful tax dollars. So in my budget, I have $12 million to start getting us off that borrowing. So I'm not only taking care of this fiscal year 2012, but I'm looking ahead. I'm investing in higher education. We see the URI tuitions going up. That's because they've been cut $38 million over the last 3 years. And I want to look ahead and make sure we're investing in our roads, investing in our educational systems.
You have about a $300 million budget gap to fill.
That's right. That's right.
Can you get
there? No more stimulus money.
But I mean, you've admitted that the sales tax alone is not going to get there. What other avenues can you go down to try to make up that gap?
Well, I think the key is that, as we've seen in Rhode Island through the ups and downs of the economy, our revenues go up and down. And we have these crises that come up. In the early 90s, it was very similar. And so the answer is to broaden the base of the sales tax. You don't see the fluctuations of the revenue coming into the state, because we don't tax essential items, and when times are tough, that's all people spend their money on. It's essential items, so we have no revenue. And so I'm broadening the sales tax to try and level out that revenue stream through the ups and downs of the economy. And that's what the economists are urging the governors to do. And that also gives us an opportunity to lower sales tax. Don't forget, I'm going from 7% to 6%, and urging the General Assembly to, if the May revenue numbers are better, to get that 6% down to 5.75. That's good, big savings for spenders in Rhode Island.
Just this week, the House minority members sent you a letter asking you to reconsider your budget plan, saying that there's not enough cutting going on, not enough reduction in spending. What do you say to that?
Well, don't forget we've cut $195 million to the cities and towns. $195 million. $195 million to the cities and towns. It's no wonder Providence is broke. It's no wonder West Warwick is broke. It's no wonder Woonsocket is broke. It's no wonder Central Falls is in receivership. It's no wonder that Pawtucket had to borrow money to meet payroll. We've just cut cities and towns. Don't forget we've cut, in the previous administration, $38 million to higher education over 3 years. Don't forget we've decimated state employees to the extent that you can't register your car at DMV in less than a day. The story was the fellow tried to register his boat trailer and he couldn't get it done. There have been, I answered to the minority office, you've been here for all those cuts, and I've just laid out several of them. They've been devastating. Try and register your car. Try and pay your tuition at URI, RIC, and CCRI. Say to the mayors of Woonsocket and Pawtucket and the town manager in West Warwick, we're going to cut you deeper, and see what they say. Now, always look for savings, but there's no easy answer. You just can't throw out cut and not be more specific, because a lot of the cuts have already been made with consequences.